When I say get real, most of the time there are things that you're most afraid of, because society says that's wrong. My mother had cancer, and what happened was that every single day I was beginning to live her life, and I lost my identity. I almost started breathing for her, good Lord. Until one day I'm like, oh God, please help me. And every day I would pray. God says, would you stop praying the problem? I said, oh crap, I am praying the problem. Well, how do you get out of that? Say, thank you. Oh, thank you for the healing. Because ego will say, thank you for curing the cancer. But what if the healing was to die? Well, I didn't quite understand that at that time. So you have to learn to respect the soul. But I knew emotionally, and I wasn't quite that spiritual as I am now. But the burden, it was a burden to take care of my mother. But did I ever want to admit that to myself? No. Who would? Right? That's just sinful. That just means that you're a bad daughter, right? But I'm human. And they're sitting there, and it's there. And when I have people come to me, I'll say, get real. This is a place you come, it's a non-judgmental place. It's your journey, not mine. And as you're on your journey and you're explaining to me your life, I don't care if you rob a bank. Why did you have to do it? Is it holding you back? Is it hurting you? What's happening with you? And when you get real with me, especially if you're paying me, you may as well dang well. Let's get real. People don't think you can change in an instant either. I'm talking, I'm telling you about how you can heal. And it can change and transform your whole life. You don't even know it. But I've had people come to me and it's written in stone. It's written in stone. I'll say, you sure about that? They're like, yeah, it's obvious. Let me explain why it's obvious. I say, okay. And they'll sit there and they'll listen to this. And I'll say, all right, the reason why you projected this story, yes, you are the cause and the effect of your reality. So let's find out why you projected this story. It's an all-muscle testing. And they hear it and they're like, oh. How about if we heal that? So then we'll heal it. And then lo and behold, that thing they thought was written in stone when they first talked to me, now it's completely changed. I have people that walk away, go home, swear it's written in stone, and they get a phone call or somebody will show up and then they're like, oh my God, that thing that I thought wasn't working, it just completely changed in my favor. Well, hallelujah. Why? Because that's the way it should be. Remember, you make crap happen so you can heal it. You just don't have crap happen and you have to live it. Okay? There's a reason. And most people think, it's just too much work. Well, fine, find someone like me. It's not work at all. Do you feel better?
Yes.
Do you honestly feel better? I need you to explain to the people how crappy you felt because that thought, that incident was controlling your every moment. When you came in here and sat down, I felt you wanting to be loved, but it was just weighing you down. Like,
understanding that that's what I am and that's what I can't. But then there's this piece of you that just is damaged, and hurt. Yeah, now it's like,
where to go?
It's not, there's no shock. It's what I already knew. It's in alignment.
Oh, good one. I'm just trying to tell you there is another way to heal. And I don't just use one way. I use whatever way your body says, okay, bring it, okay, stop, bring it, stop, okay. I have all these different techniques, but it's nothing new. Your energy, I see energy, I know how to communicate with it. And now you have a chance to go further. Sickness, disease, I had a person that had fibromyalgia. She was on 13 drugs, and I think suddenly it would just peak. It would get so bad that she'd drive home from work and her husband had to come out in the car. She had to call him, come get me, and he would have to haul her in, and she'd be in pain all night, and then live that way the next day. And she was asking questions, and I says, well, would you like to get rid of that? You can't get rid of it. Well, would you like to change that belief? See, you're the sum total of your subconscious and your conscious decisions. And if we can get you to see what the decisions are, and be okay with it, and then help you heal that wound, that is what you can do. So, 3 sessions. She is not on any painkillers, no on medication at all. She has not had any flare-ups.